Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Knox and Randall, they're the forwards. Payton is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Detroit, we've got Derrick Rose. Wood out there with Tony Snell.
When he's at the free throw line, pretty much automatic.
Floats it up for Randall. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play.
He still brings an old-school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with
Point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes junior. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over the road.
Thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage. And so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement. And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin.
And the first one drops. And, you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A tenacious forward with high energy.
Junior with it. Floats it up for Randall. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Dwayne Casey. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is...
The first one falls. You know, Neely Keena's subbed in for Kevin Knox, and he makes both free throws.
Well, Julius Randle has
29-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let...
Here's Randall, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Randall's got 10 points.
close look. What a missed opportunity.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass. And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not...
That free throw good from Randle. Rager the all-time
Passing as he did with his scoring.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including
At a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of it and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pistons trail by 11. He feeds it to Rose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got his third bucket of the night.
Well, you love the attitude in a hurry when the bucket started raining down.
Here's Payton following the bucket by the Pistons, and he makes good on the layup. Payton's got his second basket.
Well, that's really good strength.
Galloway. Back to Rose. Pistons passing it around. Galloway with the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Kings. To the paint. Here's Knox. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right
David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. For the Pistons, rebuild has been a dirty word. With all their injuries last season, staying in the playoff picture was out of the cards. This summer, their highest draft pick in a decade, Motor City is hoping it will be back in the fast lane soon. Guys?
Hill. The free throw drops for Rose.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derek.
An alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Three-pointer, Snell off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, great look there. Credit Galloway with the vision.
Inside, here's Robinson, and Henson sends it back. Here's Rose. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now just a 1-point Knicks lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. No doubt, Greg, you were...
Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all... And both free throws good for Junior. And Beats has quite... was bringing it up for Detroit, trailing by 5. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Junior. Knox. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Well, you like that he shakes off.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Right side, Griffin. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Griffin's got 14 points.
A tough
In the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Griffin, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep.
Knicks with the rebound. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Junior. Connects from 3-point range. Junior's got 7 points for the quarter. Well, Greg, we know what kind of energy that Junior plays with on the floor.
Yeah, this guy's destined for greatness, and the offers are just rolling in.
New York leading by 8. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Fires the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And a wide open look for Junior. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pistons trail by 30. Brown feeling out a bit.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And so it's the New York Knicks, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Elfrid, what's working for you guys in the first half? How did you get yourselves going?
We were able to get out and run, getting out the rim fast and getting out the court.
We'll see if you can keep running in the second half, Elfrid. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Brown will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 16-point game. Down low, here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And what you can count on with Griffin, he knows how to.
Here's McRae. He's got 5. A nice shot by Mykhailiuk.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
To the middle, here's Portis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Portis has got 4 points this quarter. And, well, Detroit shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working.
Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones. The Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
And Junior throws it down.
What you love about Mitchell Robinson is his ability to read and react to the opponent. Really good defensive instincts on display.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Not going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Great teamwork, punctuated.
Pass to Griffin. To the left wing from downtown. The Pistons rebound, and Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Robinson, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Junior, the pass to Barrett. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the defense simply can't shut Cobb down on the interior. Hendricks gets aggressive and takes his shot through to the foul.
This free throw drops in for Cobb. And Cobb drops both of them. Rose with the ball. Just 3 on the clock. Yep, it counts. Rose has got 14 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Here's Rose, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now, Derrick Rose over 80% from the free throw line over his career.
Free throw drops for Rose. Both free throws good from Rose.
Wow, they've made every free throw here.
Not time either.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so it's new. Now here's Junior. Guarded closer. And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was the shot at that time.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
I feel like they could execute this play in their sleep. Griffin, one of the premier alley-oop finishers in the league.
Payton passes to Junior. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Rose. It's not going to go for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Randle kicks to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Who's against Payton. Pass to Griffin. Inside. Wood with the bucket. Wood's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work.
Here's Payton. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Rose surveying the D. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Rose has got 21 in the game.
Well, the versatility he...
Junior. Floats it up for Randall. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, Julius Randle making the right read in the pick and roll. Excellent eye.
Back to Payton. Some nice passing by New York here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And just not nearly as effective at drawing fouls on the defense as he was in that first half.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Pistons. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel like. At home, I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.